Estimates 8 out of 10 small businesses just can't stay open. When the doors close, the effects can be far-reaching.
Including the impact on customers who still need that service. It's what we're seeing in Omaha as we compute this.
Yeah, here to compute this, Thor Schrock. Good to see you, Thor.
Hi,
Thanks
Thor.
for having me, guys.
No, so what happened in this computer shop in Omaha?
All right, so DIT Computers in Omaha. When I started Schrock 17 years ago, they were the company you wanted to emulate.
Dog, right?
Yeah, they were like they'd made it. You know, you go into their stores. They had like they had a store in Lincoln. They had a store in Omaha. Great big store, huge warehouse, huge service department. They'd literally order their stuff by the container load when it would come over from China, and they'd have cases and motherboards. And if you needed a part in Omaha, you went to DIT. That's pretty much how it was. 17 years later now, DIT has been having some trouble for a while. They sold off their Lincoln operation a few years back. Now it's just IT Computers. Darren sold it, so it's gone. And now it's just IT Computers. And they had a location in Urbandale, Iowa. Not sure if that one's still around or not. But the location in Omaha moved to a smaller space and then to an even smaller space within a 3-year period. So whenever we see a business flipping leases that quickly in a 3-year period, that's never a good sign. And then all of a sudden, 3 weeks ago, they stopped taking service orders and closed up their operations here in town.
So you've spoken to the owner.
I've tried to, yeah. I've sent him some emails. I can see that he's opened the emails, but he hasn't replied to them. And I don't blame him. I mean, here's the thing. I'm an entrepreneurial guy, you know, and it's like some people are like, yay, competitor, they're gone, woo woo, you know, that kind of thing. We were a competitor with them in some areas, but not so much in other areas. We don't sell components, so you know, I don't wish anybody ill will like that, you know, because when someone's business goes down, you mentioned 8 and 10 businesses.
Yeah.
That's the livelihoods of 8 and 10 families that start a business.
It.
That's real stuff. I mean, that hits really close home to me because you know, 8 and 10, you're thinking, you know, boy, I better. It makes you say, I better get up in the morning and do some more innovating and just make sure everything is
Stay
good.
focused.
You know.
Well, it's not just the owners and the employees that are affected by that, but all their customers too.
Yes.
And I'm sure you probably share some of the same customers. So what are you doing to help those customers through this, to the closing of the store?
Well, it's funny you mention that because that's how we found out. Is actually our Omaha Service Center at 168th and Burke started getting an influx of DIT customers, and you know, they're offhandedly mentioning, yeah, they're closed, and you know, you hear things like that from time to time, and you know, you don't always pay attention. But after we got one of their business clients that came in, who was like one of those, I don't care how much it is, I need this to work, I need it to work now, and we're like, okay, if this guy has left the place that he went to for that kind of service before, and he's coming here instead, something is weird. And it was kind of funny because you know, he came in and he said, I need special treatment. I need special treatment. I need you to know who I am when I walk in the door. I need things fast. I need this. I need that. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, he needs special treatment. We need to get him like a corporate service agreement. And I quote him all the prices for it. And he goes, well, I'm not going to pay for this. And I'm like, I'm confused. And he goes, no, I just need special treatment. And I'm like, well, tell me what special treatment means to you. Maybe we're having a communication breakdown. And he goes, well, you know, like the other day, I brought a computer in on Thursday that needed a fan replaced because it wouldn't boot without the fan. It was one of those weird Dells that won't boot if the fan's not hooked up, and the fan died. So we next day aired a part in. We charged him a $50, you know, ASAP expedite fee for the rush shipping and everything, and got him his computer back on Friday. And to him, that was special treatment. I'm like, okay, that's what we do every day
That's
here.
what you do.
That's what we do.
Well,
you know, that's not special treatment. When you said special treatment, I'm thinking you want us to carry pagers because he's got 31 locations across Nebraska.
That's funny.
Like I'm thinking you want me to carry a pager to bzz, 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 I'm
He
calling him up.
He wants you to be responsive,
Yes.
and what he'll figure out, and what a lot of other people know, is that you're responsive to everybody, and that's why you get all of these awards. And we talked about that a few weeks ago, where in the world of customer service, people say, I was really happy with my experience, and they take the time to go online and vote, not just in Omaha, but awards out of Lincoln too, where people are like, yeah, that was great, thank you.
Yeah, so what we decided to do, and we've done this when other stores in the past have gone under, like you said, Mike, it leaves kind of a wake where you have customers, you know, they stopped taking service orders 3 weeks ago. What if you bought a computer from them last month?
You're right. There's this
you
gap.
have a warranty, but now there's nowhere to go to service the warranty. Or what if you had purchased a computer and you're trying to get the computer now and you're not sure how that's all going to work out? So that's why I was reaching out to Darren, because I wanted to see if there was some way that we could step in and fill that gap, because we want those customers, obviously. So I didn't hear back. So what we're going to do is a special program for DIT customers. If you have purchased a computer at DIT in the last year, if I was able to work with Darren, I wouldn't need you to bring your paperwork in because I would have a list. But if you bring in your paperwork from your DIT computer and you're having a warranty issue with it, all of our service centers will service that warranty for you at no cost.
That's huge, because right now they have nowhere to turn.
Yeah, there's
They
nowhere
can't
to go if it's
DIT.
broken.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you recommend for people? Just bring the paperwork in.
Yeah,
bring their computers
if you have a
or
problem with the
hardware?
computer, you can bring in. You don't have to call ahead. You don't need an appointment or anything like that. You know, we have, especially in our Omaha store, we've got almost 30 bench spots in there, and in our Papillion store, we've got about 22 bench spots. So we have plenty of room. Bring them in. Bring in your paperwork when you bought it if you're going in for a warranty claim. If you're out of warranty or you just want to get a checkup done because it's been a while since the computer's been checked out. One of the other things that happens, and I'm not saying this happened with DIT because I don't know that, but in shops in Lincoln that we've seen closed, the dying days, the dying weeks before the closure, we see things sometimes not getting built to spec. We see things getting built with refurbished parts instead of new parts, whatever's laying around in the shop, and I'm not saying DIT did that. I have no reason to believe they did that. But if you want us to check and just to make sure, we can do that for you too.
So 3 locations between Omaha and Papillion and Lincoln, and then online at SchrockInnovations.com. I know you're talking about fixing computers, but do you have any holiday specials left in case our viewers, because we're almost out of time?
We do. We have the holiday special desktop, laptop, and the gold edition still available over at Schrock. You can check our website at SchrockInnovations.com for the quantities that are left.
And I'll tell you this, guys, he sells those at cost. They are killer machines, and the value is unprecedented just because they are, well, not like, they're terrific, is my point. The specs and features.
They're good stuff.
They're awesome. That's
Thanks,
what
Thor.
I meant.
That's what I should have done. Get a free rifle with your computer purchase,
Please stop.
right?
Don't do that.
Good to see you.
It's not.